Number 40, Emma Cremines. Number 17, Madison Gregory. Number 3, Emily Griffin. Number 18, Kate Norwood. Number 28, Lexi Phillips. Number 23, Mackenzie Reese. Number 31, Elena Salvador. And number 5, Anna Walker. Lady Wildcats are led by head coach Dennis Anderson. The home team on the scoreboard this evening will be the Lady Cougars from Logan County. Number 3, Hannah Goss. Number 6, Lene Pitts. Number 10, Abigail Lindsay. Number 11, Kaden Costello. Number 12, Tori Parrish. Number 17, Campbell Hamilton. Number 19, Kiara Costello. Number 20, Brianna Shelton. Number 24, Addie Corder. 26, Brianna Loden. And number 55, Carly Alvis. The Lady Cougars are led by head coach Barry McReynolds. This time, ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand and remove your caps for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Four more, Tyler.
What was that, Chris?
You got 4 more commercials.
Okay.
Well, the wind's blowing right to us, isn't it?
I brought this to LadyCat!
Lena texted Debbie and said, y'all do it for us?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Yo.
Just go and get it back to me when you can.
Okay. 15 seconds.
All right.
I'm gonna go smoke.
All right, sounds good. You'll have plenty of time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Play underway here at LadyCat Soccer Field between the Lady Wildcats of Franklin Simpson and the Logan County Lady Cougars. Lady Wildcats starting out with some possession early on. It'll be important for the Lady Wildcats to try to get out on the scoreboard early. They fell behind Todd County Central on Tuesday 2-0 in the first half, but they were able to fight back and eventually win that matchup in overtime 3-2. From the last time we saw Logan County, they defeated the Lady Wildcats here at Franklin Simpson in a shutout victory. I believe it was 7-0. And one thing that really stood out to us was the play of goalkeeper Carly Alvis for the Lady Cougars. She is very aggressive, will come out of the box a lot. So the Lady Wildcats may have a chance to try to put together some good attacking possessions and try to take advantage of that. Right now the two teams going back and forth at midfield. Anna Walker with it for the Lady Wildcats. Gets it over to Kay Norwood. She's got some space over on the far side. Gets away from her though. Going to be taken away by the Lady Cougars, but it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Lady Wildcats in front of the Lady Cougars bench. Kate throws it into Anna Walker. Gets it back. Kate tries to play it over to Madison Gregory, but off the first touch it gets away from her. Lady Cougars now have it, trying to play it up towards Hannah Goss and Linnea Pitts up front in the attack. For Logan County, Abigail Lindsay, another girl to watch. Her and Goss have combined for 37 goals this season, as well as 8 assists, a dynamic duo for the Lady Cougars. Lady Cougars had it on the near side, near midfield, trying to switch the field, play it over towards Franklin Simpson's bench, now try to bring it back towards us over here. And I guess our broadcasting box goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for the Lady Wildcats. Elena Salvador going to take that for Franklin Simpson. She tries to play it into Brittany Bell. Gets away from her. Madison Gregory now in pursuit. Trying to force it out of bounds on the near side. Able to poke it away and force the Lady Cougars to backtrack into their own territory. And that's going to be a throw-in now for Franklin Simpson. Good play by Gregory to force that. They've got that 20 yards deep. And the attacking third throw-in on its way towards Anna Walker. Gets away from her. Gregory has it again, tries to get it to Walker and does. She's got it on the edge of the box, tries to play it in, nobody there. That's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for all of us in the Lady Cougars. Been confirmed at this point, and my partner Brian Talley will not be able to make it to this game, so for those of you tuning in just to hear his sweet voice, I sincerely apologize for that. He will not be able to make it, but of course we've still got LadyCat soccer. As the Lady Cougars have a chance to attack now. Inside the box, though, it's poked away by Mackenzie Reese for the Lady Wildcats, coming back out of her attacking position to force that out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for the Lady Cougars, though. Try to play it in towards the top of the box, gets away. Alfaro fighting for it for the Lady Wildcats. Lady Cougars still have it on the far side. Ball played into the box. Makes its way to Goss. She's got a shot, but a fantastic one-handed diving save from Lexi Phillips. Lady Wildcats need another excellent performance from her. She's been nothing short of excellent all season long. Made a diving one-handed save and then corralled it in to clear it away for Franklin Simpson. Anna Walker now has it near midfield. She's got Norwood to her left. Alfaro over there as well. Tries to play it over to Lena. Gets away from her, and it's going to be poked out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Logan County. Logan County now has it at midfield and pushing. Trying to play it into the middle to Goss. Gets away from her. Alfaro had it for, not Alfaro, Salvador, rather. Had it for a moment for the Lady Wildcats. It got away from her. Now some back and forth going on near midfield between the two teams. Ball played in towards Goss at the top of the box. Lady Cougars have it pushing on the far outside corner of the box. Shot sails over the crossbar. It's going to be a goal kick for the Lady Wildcats. Lady Cougars initially get it off of the goal kick. Lady Wildcats fighting to get it back. Logan County now has it on the far side of the box. They play it over on the wing. They've got a chance here to put the ball in the box, and they do. Ball goes straight into the hands of Lexi Phillips, though. She just makes it look so easy from that goalkeeper's spot, and she'll clear it away again.
You're going to cover her.
Logan County now pushing down the far side. Norwood going man on with Brianna Shelton. Oh, they're able to force it away. Throw in now for the Lady Wildcats. Makes its way to Brittany Bell. She has it for a moment. Taken away, though, by Abigail Lindsay. Poked away. Hannah Walker now has it near midfield. She's got some space to work with. Tries to play it over towards Alfaro, though it's now Logan County's possession. Emily Griffin in pursuit of the ball. Pass from Loden over to Linnea Pitt. She's got it on the near sideline. Griffin forces it away from her. Ball played up by Lindsay. We've got some pushing and shoving going on in the box. Pitts has it. She plays it over now to Loden. Plays it back to Pitts. A lot of back and forth. Madison Gregory comes up and gets it for a moment for the Lady Wildcats. Tries to clear it and it goes off of, I believe that was Loden that it hit off of, and it's going to be a throw in for the Lady Wildcats. Anna Walker gets the throw in from Madison Gregory. Walker has some space to work with. Gets past one defender, runs into another though. Poked away. Now Brittany Bell has it. She tries to get it over to Norwood and does on the far side. Kate trying to play it up the middle to Walker. She's got a one-on-one. And it's going to be a foul called on Walker, trying to get some space to work with on the outside corner of the box, and that's going to be a free kick for the Lady Cougars.
Emily Madison.
Just over 32 minutes left in this first half of play. Both teams scoreless in this District 13 championship matchup between the Lady Wildcats and Lady Cougars.
Emily.
Lindsay and Alexander going back and forth near midfield, fighting for possession. Ball eventually goes out of play off of Alexander, throwing for the Logan County Lady Cougars, but Alexander comes up with it initially. Logan County dominating possession right now. The Lady Wildcats having to play a lot of defense early on in this one. Anna Walker now has it near midfield, makes one defender miss. Cuts past another one. She's tripped up, and that is going to be a foul called on Logan County. So it's going to be a free kick for the Lady Wildcats right at midfield. Looks like Kate Norwood is going to take this one for the Lady Wildcats. We saw her last game net about a 35 or 40 yarder. I don't know if this one's in her range, but she may try it anyways. Kick from Kate, just tries to play it into the box, slips past everyone. That's going to go into the hands of Alvis, and she'll clear it away for the Lady Cougars.
Come on, Em, win that.
Drop kick picked up by Griffin for the Lady Wildcats. She gives it, or tries to give it to Bell rather. Midfield gets away from her, ends up with Alexander. Two teams fighting for possession near midfield. Logan County now has it. They've got numbers on the far right side. Pitts now has it on the right wing. She plays one in, but that's going to go out of bounds. Going to be another goal kick for the Lady Wildcats. Both teams bringing in substitutions now. Katie Eversole coming in for Elena Salvador for the Lady Wildcats. Salvador, Eversole, and Emma Crimmins back there on the back line for the Lady Wildcats have been fantastic all season long. Had a great game against the Lady Rebels on Tuesday. A ball played up now. Madison Gregory has it on the near side wing. She tries to cut back inside. But waiting for the ball right there is Alvis on the edge of the box, rushed up out of her goalkeeper position. She will do that more often than not. If a ball is in her range, she will come up and make a play on it herself. And she came up and got it and was able to clear it away for the Lady Cougars. Kaden Alexander in pursuit of the ball now for the Lady Wildcats. Lady Cougars have it about 10 yards in front of midfield on their attacking side. But Griffin able to force it out off of a Lady Cougar. Going to be a throw in now for the Lady Wildcats. Ball put in play by Griffin. She gives it to Gregory. Tries to play it over to Brittany Bell. Gets away from her. Lindsay now has it near midfield. Plays a beautiful long ball over on the far side of the box Brina Shelton fighting for possession over there for the Lady Cougars. She's got Mackenzie Reese on her. Reese able to get it away for a moment. And now we're going to have a foul called on Shelton. So good defense from Mackenzie Reese, the second leading goal scorer on this Franklin Simpson team. Dropping back to help the Lady Wildcats on defense. Going to be a free kick. No threat to score, though, here for the Lady Wildcats. Taken by Alexander, goes straight to Goss. She tries to play it up. It's a pitch. She's got it near the edge of the box, but the Lady Wildcats defense collapses on her, gets it away from her immediately. She gets it back, though, off the foot of Norwood. Goss plays it over to Shelton. She takes a long shot, about 15 yards diagonally outside the box on the far side. Sails over the crossbar, going to be another goal kick for Lexi Phillips and the Lady Wildcats. .28 minutes left in the first half. Lady Wildcats still tied with the Lady Cougars at 0. Anna Walker has it near midfield, tries to play it up to Gregory and does on the near side. She tries to put a move on a defender, deflected out. It's going to be a throw in for the Lady Wildcats. Another opportunity to try to string together an attack. So far, not much has been going on for the Lady Wildcats offensively as the throw in from Gregory deflects off of Griffin. Going to be a throw in now for Logan County. Alexander forces it out. Was on Pitts there, forced it out. Going to be a throw in now. Originally ruled for Logan County. LadyCats now have it. Alexander tries to throw it in towards Gregory. Broken up initially. Now Logan County has it near midfield, but Brittany Bell comes and takes it away. She loses it. Now Logan County tries a long ball up near Pitts. That one goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for the Lady Wildcats. This game has featured a lot of back and forth taking place about 10 yards within midfield on either side. Another throw in now for the Lady Wildcats on the near side. That one deflected out. Alexander going to try it again. Throws it into the middle of the field near Walker. Good idea. Deflected by Logan County. Bell now has it. She loses it. Reese comes up to clear it away and does. She gets it near Walker and Norwood. Alfaro now in pursuit of the ball on the far side. They're in front of the Logan County dugout. Alfaro tries to play a through ball up toward Norwood, deflected away. Alexander now trying to defend Lindsay. She gets away from one LadyCat defender, make it 2. She passes it over to, looks like Goss on the far side corner of the box. She has a one-on-one shot with Lexi Phillips, but that's right into the gut of Lexi. She'll pick that one up and clear it away. Once again, perfect positioning from Lexi, anticipating the shot, anticipating the location. It just makes it look so much easier than it actually is. Great play from Lexi Phillips to keep this game scoreless. She's had a few good saves already in this one. At this point, we don't expect anything less from her. Only a sophomore for the Lady Wildcats. It'll be good to have her around for the next 2 years. This LadyCats team on the whole very young, only one senior, that being Brittany Bell. A lot of sophomores, a lot of freshmen. LadyCat team with a very bright future. Alexander clears away what could have been an attack for Loden down the near side. Anna Walker now has it in the middle of the field, pushing towards the box. She's got 2 defenders around her. Gregory to her right loses it. Logan County now has it in deep in the corner, trying to clear it away. The Logan County defender breaks off one Lady Wildcat and runs over Madison Gregory. No foul called. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for Gregory. And now they roll it a throw in for Logan County. Ball thrown into Loden. She loses it initially. Gregory gets it, tries to pass it over to Walker, gets away from her. Logan County trying to clear, goes towards Griffin, goes over her head. Alexander now in pursuit. Crimmins with it for a second near the top of the box, trying to clear it away for the Lady Wildcats. Lady Cougars really pressing offensively right now, and another collision This time, Eversole goes down. A lot of physicality early in this one. No whistles being called, though, as right now Crimmins in pursuit of Pitts. Gives her a little shove for good measure. Forces it out, but it is going to be a throw-in for Logan County. Throw-in deflected away by Alexander. Gets it up to Alfaro. Tries to play a long ball towards Walker. Picked up by Logan County. Anna still in pursuit. Pass up near midfield, taken away by Emily Griffin. She gets it to Madison Gregory. Passes it back to Brittany Bell, who plays it back into Anna Walker near the top of the box. Deflected away once again. Lena Alfaro now in pursuit. She picks it up, plays it to Anna Walker, who tries to do a give and go with Lena. Gets it back to her. And that one deflected away by Logan County. Going to be a throw-in now for the Lady Wildcats. A nice little attack building. Good to see some ball movement early on for Franklin Simpson in this one. Throw-in deflected once again. Going to be another one for the Lady Wildcats in front of the Logan County bench, which would normally be Franklin Simpson's bench. But officially, the Logan County Lady Cougars are the home team in this matchup. Number 1 seed in the regular season in District 13 with a perfect 6-0 district record, including 2 wins over the Lady Wildcats. Crimmins and Griffin now fighting for possession, with Linnea Pitts on the near side. Forced out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for Logan County, though. Initially gathered by the Lady Cougars. They have it. That's Lindsay with it. She's fighting a couple Lady Wildcats. She still has it. Puts a shot on goal. It's deflected by Phillips, and she turns around, runs at it, and grabs it right before it crossed the plane for a goal. Another fantastic save for Lexi Phillips. Both teams still scoreless. The story of this game has been Lexi Phillips in goal for the Lady Wildcats. Impenetrable so far. Lady Wildcats get a ball near the box. Cleared away initially by Alvis. It went right to Lena Alfaro. And then she puts a big leg on that one. That sails well out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick for the Lady Cougars. Under 22 minutes left in this first half of play. Goal kick on its way. Whistle blows. You're going to do it over again for some reason. I'm sure a soccer expert would be able to tell you why. I, though, cannot identify that for you. If Brian Talley were here, I'm sure he could tell you. He knows everything there is to know about soccer. Either way, the goal kick done over again, picked up by the Lady Wildcats near midfield. Now Logan County has it back. That's Lindsay charging down the middle of the field, tries to play it over towards Pitts, taken away by the Lady Wildcats. Norwood tries to play a long ball up towards Anna Walker, gets away. Reese now has it for Franklin Simpson. Bell tries to pass it up towards Anna Walker again. Cleared away by Logan County. Crimmins has it. Eversole deflects it. Now Pitts has it for Logan County. She's got a shot from far outside the box and right into the hands of Lexi Phillips. She makes it look like just about anybody could play goalie, and I know for a fact that is not true. You put me out there, Lady Cougars probably have 3 or 4 goals on me. But right now they have none, thanks to Lexi Phillips. Kaden Alexander pushing down the near side, and she was shoved by a Lady Cougar. Once again, nothing called. 2 teams very physical early on in this one. The ball ended up in the hands of the goalkeeper, Alvis. She cleared it up. And now Alexander, in pursuit of the ball, gets called for a foul for shoving Loden. Free kick from Loden is on its way towards the box. Cleared away by Reese to Norwood near midfield. She loses it for a second, trying to get it back. Takes it away from the defender. A lot of back and forth between the 2 teams right now. Not much being called. Alfaro has it for a second near midfield. Also Humphrey in the game for the Lady Wildcats. Tried to pass it up towards Anna Walker. She lost it. Alexander tries to play a long ball up to Madison Gregory. She's going to have a chance. But once again, Alvis comes up near the edge of the box, picks it up herself, and she'll clear it away. Not a very good kick, though. Picked up by Humphrey about 10 yards in front of midfield. She loses it, though. Odin now has it near midfield for the Lady Cougars. She's pushing up the near side. Pass deflected by Alexander. Her and Eversole fighting for the ball. And now the ball's going to head out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for the Lady Wildcats. Alexander's going to take this one about 10 yards short of midfield. She tries to throw it in towards Anna Walker. She's unable to gain possession. Lady Cougars now have it. Pitts tries to play it in towards Goss on the top of the box. Deflected by the Lady Wildcats. Crimmins has it for Franklin Simpson. Makes a good pass up towards Elsa Humphreys. Now Alexander has it. She tries a pass up to Madison Gregory. Deflects off of Madison on the first touch. Now Logan County has it. Pitts has it near side, about 5 yards outside the box. Pass in, deflected. Goss now has it. And an offsides is going to be called on her. She caught a pass from, I believe it was Abigail Lindsay. Pretty good look from her towards the edge of the box, running the sideline, but offsides called, and goal kick is going to be taken by Phillips. Initially picked up by the Lady Wildcats. Kaden Alexander gives it to Anna Walker. Walker plays it out to Gregory. Near side wing. She's got two defenders around her. Gets it away from one. Loses it. Elsa Humphrey gives it back to Gregory. Ball makes its way back to Alexander near midfield. She'll try to cross into the box, but nobody's there for the Lady Wildcats. That one picked up easily by Carly Alvis for Logan County. And she'll punt that one away. Picked up by Kate Norwood. She's got it trying to cut outside. Brings it back inside now. Looked like she was grabbed. Nothing called. She goes past one defender, gets past another. She's on the edge of the box. Multiple Lady Wildcats in the box. Humphrey going to come up, take a shot, deflected off a Logan County defender. Gregory now fighting for it near the sideline. Humphrey has it again. She plays it over to Alfaro. She'll take a shot, deflected once again by a defender. Another shot from Alfaro. Just 2 feet wide on the outside post. Great possession there from the Lady Wildcats. Their best scoring opportunity so far in this one. Nothing coming to fruition. We tick towards 15 minutes left in the first half. We saw this from the Lady Wildcats against Todd County Central. Multiple scoring opportunities. Nothing was doing early on, and really started to see it pay off. For the Lady Wildcats right now, no goals on the scoreboard for Logan County is definitely a victory. Logan County scored 12 goals combined in the first 2 games these two teams played. Lady Wildcats still with possession, trying to play it in towards Gregory at the top of the box. Pitts had it for a moment, trying to cut in towards the box for Logan County. Now Lindsay has it, cutting in towards the top of the box. She tries to play one in. Looked like a cross towards Pitts, but once again, the positioning from Lexi Phillips, perfect, cuts it off. Able to clear it away for the Lady Wildcats, and it seems like every single game, her drop kicks from goal get better and better. Each one seems to clear midfield by now. But Logan County has possession again. Pitts has it on the near side. She tries to cut one in. This time a shot grounded by Abigail Lindsay. No real threat to score. Rolls right into the hands of Lexi Phillips. Once again, she'll clear it away, and once again, it's a long one. Alfaro had a shot on it, whiffed on her first touch attempt. Now the Lady Cougars having a chance to attack. They've got numbers on the far side. That's Brianna Shelton with the ball, trying to cross it in. Deflected, though, by Mackenzie Reese. It's going to be a corner kick for Logan County, but a good play by Mackenzie to jump up or get her body in the way of that one. Corner kick taken quickly. Lindsay had a shot at it for Logan County. Ball being deflected multiple times in the box by multiple Lady Wildcats. Somebody needs to clear it away. Kaden Alexander will come up and do it for a moment. Initially picked back up by Logan County. Ball now heads out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for the Lady Cougars, about 10 yards in front of me on the sideline. Alexander now deflects a pass. Gregory has it. for the Lady Wildcats. She puts a perfect looking through ball to Anna Walker. She picks it up, puts a move on the defender, tries to pass it over to Alfaro on the far side. She tries to pass one defender. Second touch gets away from her. Kate Norwood, though, comes up and cuts off a pass. Has it in front of the Logan County bench, puts a move on one defender, trying to press down the far side. Going to take a shot from well outside the box, gets away. She had Gregory there as well. It looked like either a shot or maybe a cross into Madison Gregory. Whichever one it was, it does sail out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick now for Logan County. Another good scoring opportunity there created by the Lady Wildcats. Goal kick in the air, deflected off of Elsa Humphrey. Looked like it was going to roll out of bounds. Stays in play. Madison Gregory now has it for the Lady Wildcats. Tries to cut it inside, deflected out. Going to be another throw in for the Lady Wildcats. This is the point in the broadcast when I start to look as though I wish I were a giraffe because I have to stand up and lean out of my chair to see everything that's going on deep in the near side. Throw in deflected off of a Lady Cougar. Going to be another throw in deeper now in that corner. Lady Wildcats another good chance to put it together, a scoring opportunity. Anna Walker has it, tries to pass it towards Lena Alfaro, headed away by the Lady Cougars, but Caden Alexander has it for a second, gets away from her. Elena Salvador in pursuit, tries to keep it in bounds and does. Passes it over towards Brittany Bell. She tries to pass it up to midfield, broken up by the Lady Cougars. Alexander in pursuit, trying to get it back. Lindsay pushing down the middle. She's got Goss to her left, gives it to her right outside the box. She makes one Lady Wildcat miss. She's got a chance to put a shot on. She does, and it's just about 2 feet off on the near side post. Lexi was well positioned, even if that one was on goal. Fortunately for the Lady Wildcats, it sails out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick now for Franklin Simpson. Alexander going to take this one, give Phillips a rest. Under 12 minutes left in the first 40 minutes of action. Lady Cougars now have it. Middle of the field, about 20 yards out of the box. Lady Wildcats need to clear this one away. They're not able to. Phillips now has it deflected away by Alexander, makes its way over toward the near side. Alexander gets it away, gets it to Gregory. She'll put a move on a defender on the near side. She's got some grass to work with. She's got Anna Walker to her left. Gets it away from one defender, gets it to Anna. She's got some room to work with. Runs into one defender, gets away from her, runs into two. A lot of pushing and shoving between everybody, still nothing called. Lady Cougars come up with it, pushing up the near side. Alexander gets it away for a second. Brittany Bell now has it near midfield. She loses it. Elsa Humphrey with it. She just clears it away and allows both teams to reset. Another good scoring push by the Lady Wildcats. The attack really starting to come to life here in the second half of the first half of action in this District 13 championship matchup. Lady Cougars now going to have a throw in on the near sideline. Ball played in, picked up by Abigail Lindsay. She's pushing down the middle of the field, passes midfield, puts on a really good pass up towards Linnea Pitts on the far side. She's on the edge of the box, tries to play one in, and Lexi Phillips in the right place at the right time every single time, jumps up that one. Catches it with ease, and now she'll clear it away for the Lady Wildcats. Multiple defenders, though, in the area. Anna Walker was there for Franklin Simpson. She's unable to corral it. Now Logan County has another chance to attack on the far side. Cross in. Looks like it might have been deflected, but it wasn't. Just sails out of bounds. So it's going to be another goal kick now for Franklin Simpson as we tick under 10 minutes remaining in this first half of action. Elsa Humphrey trying to get it away from Hannah Goss there for Logan County, about 10 yards out from the top of the box. Going to be a throw in now for Logan County. Ball thrown in towards Goss on the edge of the box. She tries to cross one back in towards Pitts. Cleared away by Mackenzie Reese for a moment. Shot taken from about 35 yards out by Logan County. Deflects off the crossbar. Lady Wildcats very fortunate. Shot just came out of nowhere. Off the crossbar though. Lady Cougars still have possession. Crimmins deflects away a pass meant to go into the box. Now Norwood has it on the far side. Looking to clear this one away. Plays it up towards Alfaro. Gets away from her. Gets away from Anna Walker. Lady Cougars now have a chance to push up with the attack. Ball gets away. Salvador will clear this one away for the Lady Wildcats. Salvador had some really good defensive plays in this first half in her time of action. Ball goes to Norwood. She tries to cross the field over to Madison Gregory. Madison fighting for possession with the Logan County defender. Gets away from her. Ball now deflected out. Going to be a throw-in for the Lady Wildcats. Alexander going to take it for Franklin Simpson. Ball thrown in towards Bell. Gets away from her. Lady Cougars have possession, trying to cross the field. Headed away, though, by Mackenzie Reese. And now Norwood tries to pass it up near midfield to Anna Walker. Deflected away initially. Alexander comes up with it for the Lady Wildcats. Teams just kicking it back and forth at this point. Abigail Lindsay for the Logan County Lady Cougars comes up with it. Passes it up on the far side wing. Ball played into the box, deflected off of Crimmins. Goss has it. She's going to set and take a shot, and that one sails just a few feet wide of the near side post. Another near miss for Logan County. Going to be a goal kick for Franklin Simpson. Goss had 2 or 3 defenders around her. They all just seemed content with watching her take that shot. Unfortunately for the Lady Wildcats, it sailed wide. Goal kick from Alexander doesn't come about 2 feet off the ground, and it's picked up by Logan County at first. Now Salvador will try to clear that one out of bounds and does. Going to be a throw-in for Logan County, still deep in attacking territory. Throw-in picked up by Goss. And Alexander deflects out of bounds. Now it's going to be a corner kick for Logan County. Corner kick now for the Lady Cougars. Pitts will take it. Ball is on its way. It's a good one, but it's right into the hands of Lexi Phillips. If you had to name a player of the half for the Lady Wildcats in this one, it's Lexi, and it's not been particularly close for Franklin Simpson so far. Her drop kick away is a good one, forcing the Lady Cougars way back into their own territory. Now Alfaro tries to play it up to Anna Walker, but once again, there's Carly Alvis pressing way out towards the edge of the box to pick that one up. And now she'll try to clear it away for the Lady Cougars. Ball initially deflected off of Elsa Humphrey, picked up by a Lady Cougar, but it deflects off of Loden on the near side. Going to be a throw-in for the Lady Wildcats, taken by Alexander. And as we see very often with these throw-ins, ball deflected out. Going to be another one for Alexander, just about 5 yards deeper into the Wildcats attacking third.
Let's go, LadyCat!
Emily Griffin checking in on a substitution for Elsa Humphrey. Throw in from Alexander towards Gregory is initially deflected away, but Madison comes up with it for a moment. Tries to play it over towards the middle of the field to Brittany Bell. She comes up with it, moves it off the first touch, gets it back. Griffin now has it. She tries to pass it back towards Gregory. That one broken up. Lady Cougars now have a chance to counterattack. Have the ball in the middle of the field. Pass deflected by Griffin. She's still fighting for possession. And that's going to go out of bounds off of Logan County's Loden. Good play by Emily Griffin to force that out of bounds. Throw-in taken by Madison, or I wanted to say Madison Alexander, but it's Caden Alexander, a younger sister, of course, Madison. Former player here for the Franklin Simpson Lady Wildcats. Kicker for the football team as well. One of the most talented athletes I have ever seen coming out of Franklin Simpson. Lady Cougars trying to attack on the near side. Ball went out of play. Going to be a throw-in, it looks like, for Franklin Simpson. Alexander will take this one as well. Finds a hole, gets it to Brittany Bell. She tries to pass it over towards Kate Norwood, puts on one touch, gets past the defender. She's pushing in near the box, cuts outside, gets past another defender, cuts in, takes a hard shot, lined directly at Carly Alvis. She deflected it at first. Lady Wildcats have multiple players in the area. Now a handball going to be called on the Lady Wildcats. A very good shot from Kate Norwood, deflected off of Alvis. Was just too strong of a shot for her to handle, deflected off. Multiple Lady Wildcats attackers were in the area, but none able to get another shot off. Ultimately, the handball was called on Franklin Simpson. Goal kick picked up by the Lady Cougars. They've got Loden on the near side. She tries to play one up towards Pitts. That one broken up by Crimmins at first. They're fighting for possession, and now a foul going to be called on Crimmins. Free kick going to be taken by Loden about 10 yards out of the box, but that one's going to sail out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick now for Franklin Simpson. Two teams have been very physical. Not many fouls have been called. We've had a few called, but some situations where maybe one would think that a foul would be called, but a lot has been allowed between the two teams. A lot of emotion in this game. Winner takes home the District 13 championship. A lot on the line here in terms of seeding in the regional tournament. Of course, both teams already punched their ticket to the region tournament by winning their first round matchups, but this win can go a long way in terms of determining who your opponent is in your next game. Mackenzie Reese has it deep in the far side corner of Logan County's attacking side. She loses possession, picked up by Logan County. Emily Griffin now deflects it. Alfaro will try to clear. That one comes off wrong, and Logan County still has it. Mackenzie Reese fighting for possession, deflects multiple passes, but the ball ends up with Abigail Lindsay for Logan County. A cross comes in, somehow deflected off of no one, and now Phillips will pick it up. It wasn't a threat to go in, it just slipped through every defender untouched, fortunately for the Lady Wildcats. Nowhere near making its way into the goal. Lexi Phillips picks it up, clears it away, but now her kick goes straight to Goss, but that's broken up by Mackenzie Reese. She has done a fantastic job in defense in this matchup. Logan County trying to play it in towards the box. A high cross comes in from Loden. That one picked up pretty easily by Lexi Phillips, and now she'll clear it away. This one got a one-hop past midfield. Lady Cougars have possession, claimed back by Emily Griffin. She passes it over to Madison Gregory. She loses it though. Lady Cougars have possession coming down the near side. That's Pitts with it now, going into the box for the Lady Cougars. She's got Goss deep in there, tries to play it to her, deflected up by Mackenzie Reese, and now picked up by Lexi Phillips once again. And once again, she'll clear it away for the Lady Wildcats as we are now in stoppage time. This first 40 minutes of play. Two teams still scoreless. Anna Walker fighting for possession near midfield. Came up with it at first, then lost it, now deflects it out. Going to be a throw-in for the Lady Cougars in front of their bench. Throw-in on its way. Deflected by Brittany Bell. She'll try to pass it to Lena Alfaro near midfield and does. Broken up, though, by the Lady Cougars. Madison Gregory comes up to get it for the Lady Wildcats. She loses possession. Griffin had it for a second. She lost possession as well. Now Lindsay has it charging in from midfield for the Lady Cougars. She tries to pass it over to the far side wing. Reese able to take it away from the Lady Cougar for a moment. Her and Brianna Shelton over there on the far side fighting for possession, and now Reese will force it out of bounds.
I thought that's what Charles called it.
It is going to be a throw-in for the Lady Wildcats. Whistle was blown for substitutions. The throw-in on its way, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So after 40 minutes of play, your Franklin Simpson Lady Wildcats and the Logan County Lady Cougars remain scoreless here in the District 13 Girls Soccer Championship. You're listening to Franklin Simpson Lady Cat Soccer on WFKN. Both teams scoreless in the first half. Obviously something is going to have to give here in the second half. Of course, Lady Wildcats have seen the game go past regulation multiple times this season, both times against Todd County Central. One of those times on Tuesday night where your Franklin Simpson Lady Wildcats won 3-2 to advance to this championship matchup. Right now in this game, ball deflected off of Mackenzie Reese out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for Logan County. Pass to Goss. She's had it. She's trying to head into the box. She's got Abigail Lindsay with her. She loses it. Norwood fighting for possession on the near side. Cross into the box. Initially deflected by Emily Griffin. Pitch tries to pass it in towards Goss. Deflected away by Crimmins. Lindsay going to take a shot from way outside the box. That was a pretty weak one, picked up very easily by Lexi Phillips. Mentioned at halftime and multiple times in the first half, she has been stellar in this game so far, which is basically the norm for Lexi Phillips at this point. Anna Walker fighting for possession at midfield. Still fighting for it from another Lady Cougar. Gets it away, drops it off to Lena Alfaro. She tries to play it back in towards the middle to Anna Walker. Gets away from her. Lady Cougars now have it. Trying to cross the field towards the middle. Deflected off of Emily Griffin. She's in pursuit. Emma Crimmins now tries to clear it away. Gets it up towards Anna Walker at midfield. She's got it. Passes it over to Alfaro. She had Norwood to her left. Tried to pass it over to Emily Griffin on her right. That one deflected. Now the Lady Cougars play a beautiful ball on the near side wing, deflected away initially by Crimmins. Ball goes out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be a goal kick for Lexi Phillips and the Lady Wildcats. I've got my hot chocolate down here. It's a cool night for some soccer. Lady Cougars trying to push it into the box. They have it. Phillips goes up for a save, and that one's going to make its way in. It falls in over Lexi Phillips' head. A shot taken by Abigail Lindsay right outside the box. Was not a strong one. Just a little blooper that fell in right under the crossbar. Lady Wildcats now trailing this one 1-0 after the first goal of the game. That one scored by Abigail Lindsay at the 37-minute, 4-second mark. Lady Wildcats now trying to answer, pushing up near the box. Anna Walker has it. Going to be cleared away, though. Brittany Bell gets it back for the Lady Wildcats. Emily Griffin trying to pass it over to Madison Gregory. That one gets away. Now going to be a throw-in for the Lady Wildcats near midfield. Lady Wildcats on that goal. Once again, just let the ball bounce around inside the box. Lady Cougars were able to capitalize and net the first goal of the game. They have the lead now in the District 13 championship matchup between these two teams. Lady Cougars pushing down the far side. Going to be deflected off of Logan County. Going to be a throw-in for Franklin Simpson now. Near the Logan County bench. Throw-in deflected out. Elena Salvador going to have to try it again for the Lady Wildcats. Ball played up towards Anna Walker. Multiple defenders in the area. Gets away from her. Kate Norwood going to tee up a long shot. That one gets away. She's a little upset with herself on that one. Not a fantastic scoring opportunity, but if you're Kate Norwood and you can put a leg on it, always a good chance to put a ball in the back of the net. That one just got away from her that time. Now it's going to be a goal kick for Logan County. Goal kick taken and picked up near the Lady Wildcats bench by Logan County. Lady Cougars play it up towards Pitts, I believe, at midfield. She gets around Alexander, but is broken up by Salvador. Going to be a throw-in now for Logan County in front of their bench. It's broken up by the Lady Wildcats. Lindsay, though, comes up with it, deflected off her, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Lady Wildcats. That goal was Lindsay's 19th of the season, now tied for the team lead with Hannah Goss. 38 goals on the season between those two forwards for the Lady Cougars. Goal kick picked up by Logan County. Lady Cougars now have it, trying to push it into the box, broken up initially by Reese. Lindsay now has it. She'll take another shot. That one deflected. Tries to give it to Goss on the edge of the box. She lines up another shot, deflected once again by, I believe that's Caden Alexander. She gets it to Kate Norwood, gets around one defender, pushing up the near side, tries to get past another. That one deflected though. Going to be picked up by the Lady Cougars, pushing now right back up that near side, gets away, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Lady Wildcats. Lindsay picks it up for the Lady Cougars. She passes it up near midfield. Anna Walker was in pursuit, ran into the referee, unable to pick it up. Lindsay now passes it over on the near side corner, trying to get it back to her. Loses it. Now Norwood has it on the near side. She'll try to play it up towards Anna Walker. Deflected well by a Lady Cougar. Alfaro in the area, gets away from her. She'll try to get it to Alexander and does. Now Caden tries to play it back up towards Alfaro. She's unable to catch up to it, deflects it away from a defender initially. Lady Cougars still have it. It's Caden Costello doing a lot of that work on defense for the Lady Cougars, and oftentimes she's initiated the attack herself. Throw-in goes to Abigail Lindsay. She passes it back, heads out of bounds though. Going to be a throw-in for the Lady Wildcats. Deep though on the inside corner. Throws it into Alexander. She'll try to play it up towards Anna Walker near midfield. She comes up with it. She's got Gregory to her right, passes it over to her. She comes up with it near the sideline. She goes down, nothing called. Lady Cougars now have it. Abigail Lindsay has it near midfield. She'll pass it over towards Pitts, gets it back. About 10 yards out of the box, makes her way into the box. It's a one-on-one with Phillips, and she's going to score her second goal of the game, and the Lady Cougars now have a 2-0 lead off of the leg of Abigail Lindsay. That one coming at the 32-minute, 8-second mark. Things quickly falling apart for the Lady Wildcats. Abigail Lindsay with her second goal in the span of 5 minutes. Lady Cougars now up 2-0 over the Lady Wildcats. Back in play, Alexander tries to pass it up towards Elsa Humphrey. It gets away from her. Lady Cougars have it once again, looking to attack. Pitts has it on the far side corner of the box. That one broken up by Elena Salvador. Going to be a throw-in for the Lady Cougars. Humphrey fighting for it on the far side. She loses it now. Abigail Lindsay has it once again near the top of the box. Gets away from her. A lot of Lady Cats defenders there. None of them can get it away. Logan County still has it. Shot going to be taken from about 10 yards out of the box. That one sails wide. Going to be a goal kick for Franklin Simpson. Lady Wildcats in a tough spot now, down 2-0 to a Logan County team that does not concede many goals. 6 shutouts on the season for goalkeeper Carly Alvis. Logan County has it near the edge of the box again. Shot taken. This one sails wide from Linnea Pitts. Going to be another goal kick for Franklin Simpson. A lot of Lady Wildcats rubbing their hands, trying to get some kind of heat. Very cool night for soccer. If you're Franklin Simpson, you've got to try to bring the fire yourself and get yourselves back into this matchup. Ball played up. Kate Norwood got a shot at it. It's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, deflected away. That time Alvis came up out of the box to clear it away. It was her and Norwood one-on-one, and Alvis just had a step on her to clear that away. A good scoring opportunity once again for the Lady Wildcats. Going to be a throw-in for Franklin Simpson near their own bench. Brittany Bell going to line up to take it. She throws it into Humphrey. Tries to pass it over to Gregory. Gets away from her. Abigail Lindsay now has it for the Lady Cougars. She passes it over to the far side wing. Now Pitts has it. She's making her way towards the box. Broken up, though, by Crimmins for a second. She'll try to pass it to Humphrey. She does, but the pass now from Humphrey up towards Griffin is deflected. Lindsay now trying to cross the field and does. Gets it over to Brianna Shelton. She tries to put it into the box to Goss. It's their shot taken. Lexi Phillips, though, easily will scoop that one up and clear it away for the Lady Wildcats. The 2 goals conceded. Lexi still having a fantastic game for Franklin Simpson. Logan County has possession again, trying to get it into the box. This time it's Pitts, but broken up by Crimmins. Anna Walker now fighting for possession near midfield. Norwood comes up to help her, but Costello gets away from multiple Lady Wildcats. Plays it into Abigail. Abigail Lindsay going to have a shot here. Cuts it outside, though, to Costello, and now she'll try to cross it in, and that one gets away from her. Heads out of bounds. Going to be another goal kick for Franklin Simpson. Two Costello sisters on this Logan County team, Caden and Kira. Caden has played a huge role in initiating the offense from her defensive position. Lady Cougars now play it up once again to Lindsay near the top of the box. She tries to pass it to Goss. Broken up by the Lady Wildcats. Lady Cougars come back up with it, though.
Check in on some of my others.
A lot of back and forth going on about 10 yards from midfield. Lady Cougars still have possession. Try to play it in the box. Broken up by Crimmins for a second. She loses it. Pitts going to have a shot at it, but unable to really get off a good one. Didn't feel comfortable taking it off her off foot. Tried to take it right-footed on the left side, and that's just not going to work. Picked up by Phillips, cleared away. Now Norwood fighting for possession at midfield. A lot of back and forth. Nothing called once again. Referees letting the girls play, and now a foul is going to be called. Not sure what that one was called for, but Franklin Simpson will have a free kick at midfield. Norwood going to line up and take that one. Tries to play one up into the box. Anna Walker had a shot at it, deflected away. Now Lena Alfaro, or Lucia Tovar, excuse me, had it for a second. She was able to force it out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for Franklin Simpson. Norwood will take that. Throws it into Alexander. She tries to play one up. That one comes off wrong, stays on the ground. Goss now has it at midfield. She passes it over to Lindsay. Plays it back to Goss. She tries to cut in towards the top of the box. Gets away from her, though. Now Norwood has it for Franklin Simpson. She tries to pass it up to Anna Walker and does, about 15 yards in front of midfield. She's going on the far side, gets around one defender. Ball forced out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for Franklin Simpson in front of their own bench. Another good opportunity to try to put up a scoring threat. And it was a foul called, rather, so Kate Norwood going to come up and take the free kick. This is certainly within her range. We saw her strike from about this distance last game to put the Lady Wildcats in the scoring column. Free kick is on its way. This one's going to be short, deflected off a Lady Wildcat. Lady Cougars able to easily get that one out of the box. They have it now near midfield. Caden Alexander takes it away. Her pass, though, broken up by the Lady Cougars. Tovar has it now for Franklin Simpson near midfield. She goes down. Nothing called again. She loses it. Goss now has it, pushing up for Logan County. She tries to pass it over towards Pitts. She'll come back to get it now. Tries to get it into the corner. That one goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for Franklin Simpson. Been a really physical matchup, and in the cold, down 2-0. It's going to be tough for Franklin Simpson to try to mentally get back into this one. A really tough situation to be in for the Lady Wildcats. Don't need to settle, though, with going on to the region tournament. You still want to try to bring home your first District 13 championship. Already a historic season for the Lady Wildcats. Their most wins since 2011. A chance to tie that tonight. They went 8-8 back in 2011. Lady Wildcats with 7 wins so far this season. And of course on Tuesday night picked up their first District 13 tournament win. So a season to be proud of regardless of the result in this matchup. If you're Franklin Simpson, throw in now. Looks like it's going to be for the Lady Wildcats. Well, thrown in by Griffin. Walker has it now. To Anna's credit, she has been playing hard from the opening whistle for Franklin Simpson in this game. Logan County tries to play it into the box. Goss loses it, comes up with it now, gets it to Pitts. Ball deflected off of Phillips, goes off the crossbar, and now she comes up with it. Another fantastic save from Lexi Phillips. The score could easily be 5 or 6 to nothing, but she has played an excellent game, and now she plays a ball up to Anna Walker. She gets around one defender, had multiple there though, was unable to come up with it. Lady Cougars trying to push up, but it's cleared away by Mackenzie Reese. Kaden Costello puts on a nice move. Pulls off a give and go. She's pushing up into the middle of the field herself from her defensive position. Multiple Lady Wildcats eventually collapse on her, and Crimmins will clear it away. Anna Walker had it for a moment in front of midfield for Lady Wildcats. There's going to be a foul called on Logan County. So a free kick now for Franklin Simpson about 10 yards in front of midfield. Chance to get the ball into the box. Caden Alexander going to come up and take this one for Franklin Simpson.
Punch it in there. Cheers, Kaden. Let's go, Kaden.
Whistle blows and Alexander prepares to take the free kick. It's on its way. It's a good one into the box, but it ends up in the hands of Carly Alvis. Lady Wildcats unable to get a foot on that one. A throw from Alvis up is a beautiful one, picked up by Logan County, deflected though by Caden Alexander. She's got it back for Franklin Simpson. Tries to play one up near the box. Once again into the hands of Alvis. No Franklin Simpson. Lady Wildcats down there. Now Alvis will kick it away for Logan County. In the area of Lindsay, she does a nice head pass over to Brianna Shelton. She goes down, taken away by Mackenzie Reese. Crimmins now gets it away from Goss. She tries to clear it up. It's in the area of Lindsay, gets away from her. Norwood has it, puts a nice touch on a defender, puts her on the ground. Tries to get away from another defender, now goes in for a slide tackle, and that's going to be a foul called on Kate. Got a little too aggressive. It was a play on the ball, but no contact made with the ball. That was all legs, so it's going to be called a foul on Norwood. Free kick for Logan County. About 5 yards behind midfield.
You're next.
Coach Dennis Anderson not too pleased with the call. It was ruled fairly. That should have been a foul in that situation. Lady Cougars have multiple girls lined up for this free kick. Not particularly a scoring threat on this, but a play design could get the ball into the box, which is exactly what Logan County tries to do. It's a little bit short. Lindsay there had it initially, broken up though by the Lady Wildcats. Tovar in pursuit. Norwood ends up getting it away. Now Reese will try to clear it away. There are multiple Lady Wildcats in the area, including Madison Gregory. She initially gets it away, loses possession though. Gets it back. She's got Anna Walker with her up there. Gets it over to Anna. Deflects off her shoulder. Anna tries to get it back to Madison. Deflected by a Logan County defender. Gregory and Anna pull off a trap to get the ball back. And now Madison just puts on a desperation shot that bounces right into the hands of Alvis, and she'll clear it away once again.
Drive it on in further, ladies. Come on.
Kick is a good one, picked up by Lindsay near midfield. She'll pass it over to Shelton on the near side. She's pushing on the wing. She'll take a shot from about 10 yards outside the box right into the hands of Lexi Phillips. And now she'll clear it away. Lexi probably clear of double-digit saves in this matchup. Another fantastic game for her from goal for the Lady Wildcats. We're now under 20 minutes left in the second half of action. Lady Wildcats trailing Logan County 2-0 in this District 13 championship game. Kate Norwood breaks up a possession for Logan County. She'll try to pass it up near midfield towards Gregory. Gets away from her. Logan County once again with possession. They are dominating the possession in this matchup. Alexander wins it back for the Lady Wildcats. She's got Norwood ahead of her. She'll try to get past the defender. The touch gets away from her though. Gonna head out of bounds and be a throw in for the Lady Cougars. Multiple substitutes coming in for both teams. One picked up by Alexander for the Lady Wildcats. She loses it though. Shelton has it for a moment. Crimmins had a chance to clear. It gets away from her. Now it's going to be a throw in on the near side deep towards the corner for Logan County. Ball played in towards Lindsay. She'll try to pass it over to Goss on the near side. Goss trying to get into the box. Good defense from Tovar to force her away. Shelton still has it on the edge of the box. She puts a move on the defender. Tries to play it into the box. She's got Pitts on the far side. Just gets away from her. And it's going to be a goal kick for Franklin Simpson. A good cross in from Brianna Shelton, but it just gets away. It's going to be a goal kick for Franklin Simpson. Lexi Phillips has been very busy in this game. Goal kick initially picked up by Norwood, and she goes down, and we will have a foul called on that one. Kate's going to have a free kick. She'll take it herself right at just about midfield. She gets it over to Tovar on the top of the box. She goes down as well, and there's going to be a foul called on that one too. So this one right in center field, about 15 yards ahead of midfield. Norwood will come up and take this one. This is a legitimate scoring opportunity for Kate Norwood and the Lady Wildcats. And she'll move back a few yards. This might be out of her range at this point. They moved her back a few spots from where it initially was called. Kate will take a shot. It does one hop, though, into the hands of Carly Alvis. If that ball was about 10 yards ahead, maybe just 5 yards ahead of where it was, Kate would have had a legitimate shot at putting that one in. Instead, the Lady Cougars now have possession. Shelton tries to play it up on the near side wing, broken up by Crimmins at first. Now Goss comes up like lightning in a bottle, just bursts up to get that ball, loses it though, as Crimmins wins it back for Franklin Simpson. Tovar now has it. She'll try to pass it up towards Gregory and Mackenzie Reese, who is now back up in her regular attacking position, unable to track it down. And now a collision between Tovar and Costello. Going to be a throw-in for the Lady Wildcats in front of midfield. Good play by Tovar to force that out of bounds. Lucia, only a junior as well. As we mentioned, only one senior on this team. Brittany Bell just took the throw-in for the Lady Wildcats. A lot of room to grow if you're Franklin Simpson. Throw-in intercepted by Logan County. They're now pushing up the far side. Every opportunity they have, they try to turn their defense into a quick counterattack, making the Lady Wildcats work very hard on both sides of the ball. The Wildcats had a chance to win back possession near midfield, had multiple defenders in the area, unable to do it. Now Abigail Lindsay has it. She'll pass it over on the far side wing. Ball now in the corner for the Lady Cougars. Got a chance to cross it in. That one will go into the side of the goal. Going to be a goal kick for the Lady Wildcats. That was Loden trying to get that ball into the box for Logan County. That one gets away from her. Now Phillips will take the goal kick. We're under 15 minutes left in the District 13 Girls Soccer Championship game. Franklin Simpson trailing Logan County 2-0.
There you go.
Mackenzie Reese now has it near midfield. She tries the through ball up to Kate Norwood on the far side. Ball initially taken away by a Logan County defender. Kate gets it back, tries to cut it back inside, deflected away. Emily Griffin wins it back for a moment for Franklin Simpson. She loses it, no. And now Logan County on one touch have it right back at midfield. Brianna Shelton bolting up the near side. She shoots it into Abigail Lindsay. She passes it back towards Shelton. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Slide tackle there from Shelton. That one probably should have been a foul called. Was not. Now it's going to be a corner kick for Franklin Simpson. Shelton slid directly into Tovar, made no contact with the ball at all, took Lucia down. No foul called though. Lady Cougars have a corner kick deep on the inside corner. Ball on its way. It's on the ground the whole way. Deflected away by Franklin Simpson. Now a shot comes in from Phillips deep in the corner. An easy save for Lexi Phillips. She'll try to clear it away. Mackenzie Reese tries to come up and get it for the Lady Wildcats. But it's going to deflect off her and head out of bounds. Throw in for Lady Cougars. Goes right back out. Now it's going to be a throw in for Franklin Simpson. Lady Wildcats trailing 2-0 here in this District 13 championship matchup. Whistle blows on the throw, and they're going to make Madison do it over again. She was a few steps ahead of where they had ruled it out of bounds. Going on its way from Gregory to Reese. Her first touch, she tries to put it back inside, loses it. Emily Griffin now has it. Her first touch, she gets past the defender. Her second one too far. And now she runs into a defender, goes down, nothing called once again. I can easily say this is the most physical matchup we've seen in this Lady Wildcats season. Officials allowing a lot of stuff to go. A big emotional matchup, District 13 championship game. Two District 13 rivals battling it out. Lady Wildcats now going to have a free kick. About 15 yards behind midfield. Caden Alexander going to take that one. Not a lot going for the Lady Wildcats attacking-wise this half. They've had to play a lot of defense, and so far Logan County has dominated this half, scoring their only 2 goals of the game early on in this second 40 minutes. Both of those off the foot of Abigail Lindsay. Her 19th and 20th goals of the season. She's got it once more now, about 5 yards outside the box. She tries to pass it in towards Goss. That one misplayed by Lindsay. She gets it back though. Multiple Lady Wildcats in the area. Logan County tries to play it into the box to Goss. Gets away from her. Ends up on Linnea Pitts' foot. She'll take a shot from about 2 yards outside the box on the far side corner. Picked up once again by Lexi Phillips. She clears it away to Norwood. She's trying to cut inside near midfield. Passes it up towards Reese and Gregory. Went right between them. Neither of them ended up having a play on it. Now Logan County back quickly has it back to Lindsay near midfield. She plays it out to Shelton, who tries to get it back in towards Goss. Deflected away by Brittany Bell. Lindsay now has it again. She tries to pass it over to Shelton. She's all alone on the near side wing. She'll cross one in. This one a good one towards Pitts. Gets away from her though. And that's twice now we've seen that play from Shelton trying to cross it in to Pitts on the opposite side of the box. And both times the ball has been just a few yards ahead of Pitts. Substitute for the Lady Wildcats. Eversole comes back in. Alfaro moves up towards the front of the attack with Mackenzie Reese. Lindsay tees up a long shot, and it's deflected initially by Lexi Phillips, and from 30 yards out, that ball makes its way into the goal. A hat trick now for Abigail Lindsay of Logan County. That one comes at the 9:25 mark. Another blooper. Similar to her first goal that just made its way over Lexi's head. And Logan County now takes a commanding 3-0 lead in this matchup. The Lady Wildcats watching an opportunity at the District 13 Championship slowly slip away. Still time in this matchup, just under 10 minutes left. But the Lady Wildcats have not been able to get very much going offensively. They've been stuck playing a lot of defense in this half, and now Lindsay has it again near midfield. Gets past one Lady Wildcat defender, plays it out over towards Pitts on the far side. She tries to play it into the box. Ball played into the box towards Lindsay. She comes up with it after a deflection from Eversole. Alfaro trying to push up for the Lady Wildcats. Tries to get it to Reese, but 3 Logan County defenders just waiting there for the ball. This Logan County defense has somehow still had numbers every single situation tonight, even as the Logan County attack continues to constantly push and put pressure on Franklin Simpson. Alexander has it a few feet outside the box. She'll take a shot off her left foot. That one bounces right into the hands of Alvis, and she'll have a chance to clear it away. This one a boomer. Deflected off of Lindsay at first. Now it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be a throw in for Franklin Simpson. Alexander going to take it. She'll throw it in towards Gregory. Ball gets past her. 2 Logan County defenders there. Now it's going to be another throw in for Franklin Simpson. This one going to be from Gregory. She tries to get it into Reese. Gets away from her. Going to be picked up this time by Costello for the Lady Cougars. Passed up towards Lindsay. She puts a move on Brittany Bell, but Brittany recovers, gets the ball back. She tries to pass it up near midfield. Gets it to Alfaro. She gets past one defender, tries to get past another, loses possession. Trying to cut it outside, now deflected out. Going to be a throw in for Logan County. Kate Norwood now going to check back in for Franklin Simpson as they try to mount one more offensive attack in this game, trailing 3-0. We're now under 7 minutes remaining. The District 13 Championship game. Norwood steals the throw in, has it for a second, but too many Logan County defenders there. She wins it back, but can't quite come up with it. As Lindsay now has it for the Lady Cougars. She passes it over. This time to Shelton on the near side. She gets past one defender. Tries to cut it back inside. Plays it into Goss at the top of the box. She's going to have a shot. It's not a very strong one, picked up very easily by Lexi Phillips for Franklin Simpson. And the Lady Wildcats just can't quite seem to get anything going offensively, as now Phillips will clear it away towards Alfaro. She tries to cut it up the field on the near side. She puts a move on one defender. She's got Alexander up there with her, as well as Reese. Tries to pass it to Alexander. She has it. She'll try to pass it to Reese. And Alexander asking for a foul. There was a defender on the ground. Caden saying that she grabbed her leg. Didn't allow her to move. Nothing called once again. A lot of frustrated Lady Wildcats in this matchup. And a throw in now from Logan County catches the Lady Cats off guard.
Y'all quit playing nice. If they ain't gonna play nice, don't do it.
Shelton tries to play it up towards Pitts. Gets away though. Lady Wildcats deflected. Shelton though comes back and gets it herself. Tries to play one into the box. Goss was one-on-one there with Crimmins. Emma able to get rid of it. Lindsay now has it. A few yards in midfield, makes 2 defenders miss. Now passes it over to Shelton on the near side wing. She'll cross it back into the box. Lindsay with another shot. This one a diving save by Lexi Phillips. There's no telling how many saves Lexi has in this one. The 3 goals on the board are most certainly not on her. She has played another fantastic game for Franklin Simpson. Now under 5 minutes left in this game. Franklin still trails 3-0 to Logan County. 3 second-half goals for the Lady Cougars. Franklin has a chance to get an attack going. Lena Alfaro comes up to get it on the near side, a few yards out of the box, runs into her defender. And now that ball is going to go out of bounds off of Lena. Just a bit too much momentum lost, and they're going to rule it now. It's going to be a throw-in for Franklin Simpson. Alfaro throws it into Anna Walker, about 10 yards out of the box. She tries to cut it back inside, but loses it off the first touch. Now Abigail Lindsay has it for Logan County. She makes Walker miss, tries to pass it up. This time to Shelton on the near side wing. She'll try to cross one in. This one off the side of the goal. Going to mean another goal kick for Franklin Simpson. Goal kick taken by Lexi Phillips, picked up by Goss on the outside corner of the box. Now Abigail Lindsay picks it up. She tries to pass it back to Goss in the box. Multiple Lady Cat defenders there. None of them can get it away. Elena Salvador deflects a pass from Goss, gets it out of the box for now. Lady Cougars still have possession though. They switch the field over to the far side, deflected once again by Elena Salvador. At least slowing down this Lady Cougar attack, but they get it back up towards Lindsay at the top of the box. She'll drop it off to Pitt. She tries to get it into the box to Goss. Deflected. Now Lindsay gets it into Goss in the box. She'll try to turn, puts a move on. She's going to take a shot. That one deflected. Going to be out of bounds for a corner kick off of Emma Crimmins. Ticking now towards stoppage time in this championship game. Shouldn't be too much, might be a few minutes. Had a few fouls in this half.
Come on, guys, be quick!
Whistle blows, corner kick taken. It's sails over everyone. Now Pitts lines up a shot. That one gets away from her, sails well high. Going to be another goal kick for Franklin Simpson and Lexi Phillips. Silver lining for all this, Franklin does still advance to the region tournament for the first time in a long time. Their first time since moving to District 13. Hung with Logan County for the first half. Both teams scoreless. And a trip to this District 13 championship game, certainly more than most people expected this season from the Lady Wildcats, is now Kate Norwood has a chance on the far side. Tries to play it back inside towards the box to Caden Alexander. Gets away from her though. Now the Lady Cougars clear it away, and they've got another chance to put up a scoring opportunity. Pitts and Goss doing a little 1-2 in the box. Pitts now has it on the near side corner. She's got Crimmins one-on-one, and Emma takes it away for a second. They're still fighting for possession. Crimmins gets it away, but it goes right to Abigail Lindsay. Her shot from the top of the box sails over the crossbar. She was hunting for her 4th goal of the game. Each of Logan County's goals have been from Abigail Lindsay. Her 19th, 20th, and 21st goals of the season for the Lady Cougars. Goal kick stolen away by Goss. She pushes into the box by herself. Makes a defender miss, tries to cross it back in towards Pitts. Pass was a bit behind her and gets away. Now Lindsay has it again about 10 yards out of the box. Looked like she was lining up a shot, but it's a pass to Goss on the corner of the box. She'll take a shot, this time right into the hands of Phillips. It gets away for a second, but she dives on it. Now she'll get to clear it away for the Lady Wildcats. I could say it 50 times in a row. Lexi Phillips has been excellent in this game for Franklin Simpson. Whistle blows. We're going to have a free kick for Franklin Simpson. Near midfield, Kate Norwood going to take it for the Lady Wildcats. Free kick makes its way in towards the box. Multiple Lady Wildcats in the area. Caden Alexander gets a shot off, but it's off her left foot and excels wide out of bounds. Going to be another goal kick for Logan County. They'll take their time and let the time tick down on this district championship. Todd County Central won it last year, so the Lady Cougars will bring it back home to Logan County. Lady Cougars, though, still attacking. Goss now has it near the midfield. She loses possession for a moment, though. Pitts has it, tries to play it back in the box. It was Goss there in front of Phillips, but Lexi comes up with it. She'll clear it away. She plays it up towards Mackenzie Reese. Mackenzie has had an excellent game as well. She's come back on defense many times and challenged a lot of Logan County attackers. Made some good games in this one. Good plays, rather. She tries to get it to Norwood, deflected out. Going to be a throw-in for Logan County. Can figure it's just a matter of seconds left in this game and stoppage time. Norwood takes a throw-in for the Lady Wildcats off of Reese. Both teams now just seem to be waiting for the final whistle, and there it is. The Logan County Lady Cougars win the District 13 Girls Soccer Championship 3-0 over Franklin Simpson, but the Lady Wildcats do still advance to the region tournament despite the loss. We'll be right back after this break with your game recap. You've been listening to LadyCat Soccer on WFKN.
All right, man.
All right, do your thing.
I'm gonna wait around near the end before I go through.
That's fine.
41.
That's cool.
That's a lot of crap to go through.
Yeah.
Man. Well, at least it wasn't double overtime or nothing.
No. I told you it wouldn't be, so we were good.
Well, they did pretty good. I figured Logan County really take off with it, but they didn't.
Yeah, they played well in the first half. It's just they couldn't.
I mean, you know, being number one seed and everything, I figured they'd walk all over them, but they didn't.
Yeah, well, the first time we played them, it was 7-0. The second time it was 5-2, and now it's 3-0. So they got better every time. It's just.
Well, they had a little bit longer than they actually won one again.
I don't know. Yeah, if they played 5 or 6 times, but we just couldn't score. Our offense isn't quite ready yet.
Yeah. Well, they got a lot of freshmen and sophomores on there, so.
And they still get to play another game,
Hey.
which means we have to go to another one.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time we'd like to present our awards for 2018 13th District.
Well, yeah, that's true. I don't know. So, but this is a tournament game.
Franklin Simpson.
No, I don't. I have the one you've got on, but that's it. Different than what we already got.
And your 2018 13th District champions, the Lady Cougars from Logan County.
Okay, so I probably didn't get very good pictures.
No, we play next week in
I
regional.
put on the phone, you sit,
It's had one game. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. He thinks so. Because that's where the draw's at tomorrow.
What night?
We don't know.
Oh, we don't know yet. We don't have a clue about what time either.
No, I'm fixing to go back to work. Are you going to watch the boys?
Yeah. I'm Tristan been in and out all day today.
Work all day, go sit home and watch TV. I'm already missing breakfast. Dang it.
My This Is Us has disappeared. Marley deleted my This Is Us. That little girl.
I know, I've got to watch the list of
You can borrow my Hulu login and watch it on
I'm
demand.
watching it on demand.
I don't know if I'm taping ready. Even if I am, I can't watch it tonight because my stupid DVR is going. I guess I'm still going to watch Million Little Things on Hulu.
One might
At this time, we present our awards for our 2018 All-District team. First from Russellville, Brooklyn Ray. From Franklin Simpson, Emma Clemens. From Todd County Central, Maddie Drummond. From Logan County, Carly Alvis. From Russellville, J.C. Buckner. From Franklin Simpson, Kate Norwood.
Good job, Kate! Woo! That's my ball!
From Todd County Central, Itzel Salazar. From Logan County, Abby Lindsay. From Franklin Simpson, Lexi Phillips. From Todd County Central, Alexis Andrews. From Logan County, Hannah Gross. And from Logan County, Lene Pitts. And that's your 2018 All-District team.